Diplomacy increasingly intertwines with media influence. Nigeria and other African journalists under the CIPCC program engaged Chinese officials in high-level talks on the future of African-China cooperation. Patricia Esami Lubba reports that Nigeria, through this rare convergence, reaffirmed its drive to lead in shaping a more strategic and equitable partnership with China.
In a diplomatic exchange that brings media and policy closer than ever, Nigeria is again raising its voice, calling for balanced narratives and shared responsibility in the evolving China-Africa relationship. This rare and high-level engagement brought together African foreign journalists currently in China, and they met with the Director General of the Department of African Affairs, Xiao Huidu, who provided insight into China's policy directions, development diplomacy, and the expectations ahead of the upcoming FOCAC Summit in 2026.
出现了债务问题，办法也只有一个，通过发展的方法来解决债务问题。现在的非洲债务问题，或者是融资难、融资贵的问题，实际上是因为某个大国自私自利的货币政策。
Nigeria, as often seen as a bellwether for continental leadership, brought a strong message to the table. Africa's role must be elevated from beneficiary to co-architect in shaping future policy directions, which was the stance of the Nigerian Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tuga, at the concluded 2025 FOCAC in Chansa, Hunan Province.
It's not just about reporting from the sidelines, it's about being part of the conversation.
Nigeria's position today reminds us that policy must reflect African priorities, not just in economic terms.
It's about leading Africa's narrative, ensuring that our voices are heard.
Nigeria is not just a trade or security leader in West Africa, but also a diplomatic force shaping multilateral development agendas with China.
Beyond trade, infrastructure, and investment, the conversation also touched on how media can better reflect the depth and dignity of African agency in global partnerships. Diplomacy is no longer confined to formal delegations. The voices of journalists too are shaping perception, policy, and progress, and Nigeria continues to lead that conversation. From Beijing in China, Patricia Esami Lubba, NTA News.